What is the framework for responsible employment? How do we, as a collective, help create a fair society and a more sustainable future? How do we come up with the practical tools and ideas that allow all of this to happen?
We know that we've got members here who've done enormous amounts on inspiring young people or those who are long-term unemployed to prepare for the world of work. And without that activity, there is absolutely no doubt that some people will never make it to the starting line. So my request to you is to think about not just the Inspire and Prepare activity, but what's the recruitment practice that can trip people up and act as a tripwire for stopping them getting.
We must do more to make it easier for young people to get into sustainable, fulfilling jobs. And that is why I'm delighted the BITC Employment Skills Leadership Team is focusing on this issue at this time right now.
The key speakers that you had, they were talking a lot about the voice of the young people, and for me that was quite essential. I think we will now go back and see how we can engage with the young people in our business.
We've got a room full of businesses, business leaders here today. One short message to them, what would it be?
If you're going to ask for the people with disability, make it easy for them. If they're looking committed to working for you, then give them a chance.
Give someone a chance, because that's what most apprentices struggle with. A lot of companies don't give them that chance.
We see, although unemployment's fallen, we see unemployment becoming increasingly concentrated on people without skills, people with multiple disadvantages, and those who are unable to access the kinds of flexible work practices that are being created.
With the advent of technology, I think we've got a really different way of reaching employees and setting expectations as it relates to productivity, to progression.
In terms of employment, the linkage between the skills we all need, the responsibility we have to the country in which we live in is there forever, and we'll be much more successful if we can find simple ways of doing it, not complex ways of doing it, and doing it in a much more coordinated fashion going forward.
The skill gap is a serious issue to our business and to whether we survive or grow, really. My thought is you either grow as a company or you die. Standing still is not an option.
I want businesses to make their workplaces more accessible to people who face barriers to work. I think that the way that they can do that is to join up and connect across the different activities that they're doing at the moment. We'd like them to use our business and the community's employment framework, looking at how they inspire and prepare people for the world of work, how they recruit them, hire them into the business, and how they grow them when they get there.